Hey guys, what's up everybody? Welcome or welcome back again to another video tutorial from the Apex Predator Billiards Club. My name is Apexelgenio, and in today's video this is a matchup between Stephen Mckenley and Apexelgenio paired. This is the final match of the WLPJ WLPJ Jamaica soft launch tournament that was held in Linstead, St. Catherine. And of course, this was my second finals in a row for the month of December 2021. This was a really great month for me in terms of consistency. I have been training for the past 8 months before getting on this roller coaster of success with pool tournaments, and so definitely this was very encouraging for me to get to the finals of this tournament. In this matchup, you're gonna see both players playing a certain level of game. Of course, my channel, my pool channel here, is all about educating the viewers about the game, educating the viewers about improvement, developing a level of consistency, and of course learning how to adjust and apply new skills to your game, how to think, how to adapt, and just how to develop as a player. So regardless of the errors, mistakes that you might see during this matchup here, I want you to take the opportunity to learn from them. Things that we do wrong so that you don't have to do it, and things that we do right, you can learn from it. Of course, if this is the first time here on the channel, please be sure to smash that subscribe button below, like, share, and turn on your post notification bell for future tutorial updates. The match that we are playing here, the game that we are playing here, is 9-ball, and of course we are playing call 9. Failure to call the 9 will result in the opponent coming to the table to actually take a shot at the 9, so we must call the 9. All right, so we're just gonna jump right into the break here. We are playing on an 8-foot table. The cloth is fairly new. The pocket is a 4-inch pocket, so definitely you're gonna see some inconsistency in terms of the rules of the table. But let's just get right into the break shot here and have a look. All right, so that was a beautiful break shot there, very nice, very smooth, very compact. Let's have another look at that solid break here. We had the wing ball, which is the 2-ball, I believe, or is it the 6? I'm not sure. Good, flew into the pocket. Then we had that 3-ball flying also into the same corner pocket there, so that was very good. Very consistent break there, but I do not have a look at the 1. I do not have a clear shot at the 1. I do have a jump shot that's available, but based on where the 2 is, which is right here, very close to the camera, a jump shot here, even if I make it, will not provide me with any good advantage to get back onto the 2. So basically what I'm deciding to do here is just to play a push out, just giving Stephen here a look at the 1, just a slight look. I'm giving him a kick shot. Now I really wanted to get a bit closer to the rail, but as I said in the intro, guys, the table is a little bit slow. The pockets are extremely tight. They're reduced to 4 inches, so definitely the plan that I had in my mind to kick off the short rail to get the 1 back up to where the 2 is, I'm gonna have to play a 2-rail kick. So as you can see, I'm measuring up. I did play the push out. Stephen decided to give me back the push. So the plan to change here is to just go 2 rails to kick the 1 up to where the 2 is, which I was successful, and I was successful in getting the 1 up, but it leaked out a little bit, and so the 1-ball there actually gave him a shot there on the 1. Stephen played a little bit of a hurry-up shot there. He got very fortuitous in terms of getting a safety, and so this has put me into a really tight position here. Stephen Mckenley is an A-class player, and I too have just been graduated to the A-level player. Both of us have a vast amount of experience on the circuit, and we have had matchups in the past. Both of us, we have not met a lot on the tournament scene. We've met on the gambling circuit, but we have not met on the tournament circuit. So we are at I think he's perhaps beating me perhaps 3-1. So I'm not sure, but I think that he's leading me by at least a set or two over the years that I've known him. So the fortuitous luck gotten there by Stephen Mckenley allowed me to have to go for a 2-reel kick there, missing the one ball. Very, very unusual for me, because kicking is one of my most strongest area. Now guys, I want you to take a look at the way how Stephen plays position here on the 2. All right, he plays into an area where once the cue ball comes off the first reel, he's heading into the zone for the 2. So that was really, really nice position there by Stephen. Now, after playing the 2, he was trying to play a two-way shot. I believe that he was trying to just nudge the 9 or the 7 to kind of cause a breakout there. But he just barely missed the 9 and the 7. We're using the magic rack, so I'm not sure if maybe the cue ball running over the magic rack caused the cue ball's path to change. But he definitely just missed an uncharacteristic 5-ball shot there, which is not very usual. And so I have an opportunity here to try to take advantage of this first game here. I'm gonna have to play a cut shot on the 5. I'm gonna be using a little bit of high right here to just kind of go into the 7 and the 9. Very good breakout shot there. And fortuitously, I have to say, well, I wouldn't say fortuitously, but fortunately, I got a shot here on the 6 ball in the side. Very good breakout. Nice speed on the shot. Now, I have an angle. The room is a bit close, so I'm have to jack up a little bit. So I'm going to have to play the 6 into this very, very tight side pocket here. And it's getting a nice little nudge there. You can see how slow the table is actually. The cloth is new-ish, but there's some inconsistency in the speed on certain sides of the table. But I got a nice little nudge there, and thank God for the speed. The cue ball held up and not scratch and left me with a straight in shot on the 7. Just to follow through now on the 7. Nice position there. Again, a nice little nudge there on the 8. And now I'm in prime position to take this first rack. So now I'm straight in on the 8. So just slightly jacking up here. Well, not jacking up, just a draw shot. And let's see here, just a draw shot with nice speed should get me onto the 9. I did underdraw that cue ball. And as I'm about to try to bank this ball, guys, I want to let you know that during the process of this game, as you're watching, there are lessons that you can learn and add to your game. All right, this most times when you watch a match on YouTube or any other YouTube channel, you're seeing how perfect the players play, but a lot of the times you don't get a chance to see the mistakes that the players make and what justification is there for that particular mistake. I am playing on a new table, new surface, and lots of adjustments are needed. And so here, a natural bank shot that I'm usually favorite to make. Here, I missed that bank shot by almost a diamond and a half. Again, just this shot here that Steven's about to play will show you how this is an A-class player, and this will show you how tight this pocket is. It causes a level of misjudgment on that 9 ball. He shouldn't have missed that shot, but definitely that was definitely some misjudgment there. Alright, usually in my country, whenever it is that we have or we are playing on a table with tight pockets, it tends to tighten up our judgment. And there I'm just asking Mr. Lidgkeet, the referee and the owner of WLPJ, to just give me some cleaning on the ball. There's some chalk smudge on the ball, so that's definitely something that we are now initiating now, learning how to be a little bit more precise and accurate when it comes to playing professional pool. All right, so I'm on the 9 here. Again, the pockets are so tight. You can see I'm using a technique of aiming here that usually I don't. All right, occasionally I'll do it to just kind of do some last minute checks, but for the most part I usually just use a angle aiming system. And so just because the pockets are a little bit tight, it just requires me to just make that extra judgment. And wow, overcutting that 9 ball by almost half a diamond and not even getting lucky. And even if the 9 ball had been pocketed, I had initially called the 9 into the top left corner. So had the 9 been pocketed, it would have to be spotted on the spot here, and so Stephen, I would have gotten another shot on the 9. So fortunately for Stephen, I missed the 9 twice, which is very sinful when it comes to playing high level pool. You cannot miss the cheese. You will be punished. If you're given a second chance and you don't make use of it, you will be punished. So Steve Mckenley there just taking a 1-0 lead in this race to 3. Again, the rules that we're playing, guys, that we're playing 9 ball, race to 3, call the 9, 8-foot table, reduced pocket size to 4 inches. Table is fairly new, well, fairly new-ish. There's some inconsistencies with the speed. Right, there's some parts of the table that plays a bit fast, some plays a little bit slow, but I know that Mr. Keith here, the referee and the owner of WLPJ Jamaica in Linstead, is definitely working on making it more consistent for future tournaments coming up. All right, so wonderful. It's nice to be at the finals of any tournament. It doesn't matter if it is that you're playing extremely well or you've grinded your way to the finals. It is definitely a pleasure to be at the finals. So we're just going to get into Steven's break shot here. Very steady player, very aggressive player, and very confident player. A very over-exaggerated break shot there, putting a lot of body movement into that break. Let's have a look at it again. You can see a lot of body movement in that break shot. Don't think that was absolutely necessary for all that body movement, but he was very fortunate here in getting that 2 ball to move around the table and getting the 2 ball to be pocketed in the side pocket. Now he has a shot on the 1, a little bit dragged up over the 8 ball here, but at his level and his skill level and is the success that he has had in weekly tournaments and major tournaments, the 1 ball should not be a major problem for him here. All right, very confident player, believes in himself a lot, and he is a prize gem for Jamaican pool. All right, but unfortunately, he definitely played that shot a bit too hard and missing that 1. Now, as we are proceeding through the rack here, I'm about to play a safe shot here, just trying to overcut the 1, using the 5 as a blocker and bringing the 2 and the 8 ball into play here. Right, definitely played that 1 ball a bit too thick, needed it to be thinner, but fortunately again just getting a safety here, forcing Steven to do a 2-reel kick. Now let's begin to talk a little bit more about the speed at which both players are playing. I've learned from this match and many matches before this and during my training that just being a little bit slower in terms of your thought process, just the way how you're thinking, yields better results. All right, yields better results. I've definitely been playing too fast. Well, I'm not playing as fast as I usually play here, but I know that Steven's definitely playing quite quick. This is a nice positional play here. 1, 2 reels, 3 reels, just coming in line for the 3. Really good position here on that, from that 1 to that 3 ball here. But guys, I want you to learn how to be a little bit more patient when it comes to running 9 ball racks and even 8 ball racks. Just being a little bit more patient in terms of your thought process, how you act, what you're doing on each shot. All right, so you can see definitely that we're both confident. We both want the title. This is a $30,000 match, and it's important to both of us. This is my second final that I will actually perhaps play second. Wow, missing that 2 ball there, pocketing the 9, but again the rules of the tournament is that you have to call the 9. I didn't call the 9, so the 9 will be respotted and I will have to shoot again because I pocketed a ball in 9 ball, which means that once a ball is deposited, it's called a fluke. So I still have to get a shot. That's the rules that we're playing in this tournament. Steven just having a little bit of fun there, trying to block me from seeing the 2. So I'm on the 2 here, partially blocked. I'm gonna have to just kind of jack up a little bit here and do a slight massage to spin the 2 in. Making some body movements there, and again, fortunately, getting a safety on 2. This is the second time that I'm being fortunate in getting a safety when missing a ball, and it's in the same rack here. So Steven once again, and you can see a example of just moving a bit too fast. Steven really played an aggressive, really hard shot there on that kick, right? Missing the 2 ball completely and making contact with the 9, giving me a ball in hand and an open table. Again, here's another example, guys, of the table's inconsistency and how much I had to adjust on a table that is really quick. That stun shot there from the 2 to the 3 would have given me a better position. Now I have a shot on the 5, but it's not exactly ideal. I would have definitely wanted to be a little bit closer to the 5, so I'm gonna have to play a thin cut with a little bit of left spin here, throw the 5 into the pocket, but now the cue ball got away from me. Though you can see a zigzag shot there, bringing me all the way behind the 7. I definitely expected the cue ball here to stop in the middle of the table, but again, unfortunately, I have snookered myself. Alright, now guys, as you're watching this match, I hope that you're learning something from it. I have learned from this match a lot of things that I'm going to bring into the 2022 season. Just being a little bit more patient with the way how I play the game. I have very good knowledge, I have very good fundamentals. Nice at the jump shot there, almost getting a bit lucky on that 6, but definitely, guys, this is something that we all need to work on. Alright, adding a little bit more patience to our game, being a little bit more focused, playing better positions, stop the overthinking of certain shots. Here's an example of just being a little bit too quick with position, and now Steven is basically going to be giving up a rock here that he ought to have won after such a grave error and misposition by Apexelgenio. So now here again is another opportunity to see how much adjustment, no matter how much knowledge you have in the game of pool, you have to be able to adjust and be able to react to how the table plays. You're not always going to get a table that plays absolutely perfect, and this is something that I learned on the circuit, that you ought to learn how to adjust and adapt to conditions. I drew that ball. Again, I'm going to have to blame myself for not staying down on the shot to get proper draw stroke. But I think 50% blames on the table, 50% blame is on me, because I know that fundamentals are important to getting the results that you need. Alright, I did get a shot on the 8 though, very thin. Fortunately, pocketing the 8 and bumping the 9 into a nice position here to level the game at 1 apiece. There you can see I'm begging the cue ball to stop. Alright, you gotta stop right now. Okay, that's been a little bit dramatic. I was really overconfident in this tournament here. I was at the finals. Steven had beaten me in a previous semi-final that stopped me, and I had beaten him in a finals that I went to at Side Pocket Billiards there. Alright, wonderful. Thank you guys for staying here for the portion of this video. I do not have the entire match. Again, I have to say I'm sorry, the camera had lost some storage space, so I didn't get a chance to get the full match. I will though inform you that Steven had defeated me 3-2. I got an opportunity that I missed an easy shot. I overthink a shot and I missed an easy shot to beat Steven 3-1, and he ended up leveling the game and beating me 3-2. So unfortunately I lost this finals. But why am I posting this video? It is definitely to just highlight this beautiful pool hall here, WLPJ in Linstead. We are currently playing on a 9-foot downstairs, but there's going to be a major tournament occurring on January the 8th and the 9th at this very same venue here, and it's going to be on 9-foot tables, so please look forward for that event. I will definitely be live streaming some of the matches. So let's have a look at again the break shot of Apexelgenio. This is something that I've worked on a lot in my game. Break shot, a lot more compose, a lot more control on that break. Again, pocketing the wing ball. Let's have a slow motion look at this here. That 3 ball, just overcutting the one a little bit here, but that 7 ball, gravity took place here and pulled that 7 ball down into the pocket. Wonderful, very good break shot here. Have a look at the 1. I don't think it's clear into the side pocket, but I think I may have a carom off the 8, or maybe a combination. I think I might be going for the combination here. Alright, please guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your post notification bell to be notified whenever it is that you see me post again. Alright, great contents are coming out for 2022 season. I have so much new discoveries that I've made in my training that I want to share with you, so don't forget to smash that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell. Alright, I was definitely trying to play a carom from the 1 onto the 8 into the side, and the 2 ball and 7 ball I believe was deposited. Wow, Stephen got very fortunate here, missing that one, going 4 rails through all that traffic into the side. Very, very lucky there. Remember, we are playing call 9, not call all shots, so a shot like that is very much legal. So Stephen is now on the 3. Well, he's on the 2. Okay, pardon me, the 2 was not pocketed. The 2 was hiding there, looking like an 8 ball. But Stephen missed that 2 ball there again. As you can see, there's a lot of missed shots, guys. And just different ways, different players play different ways. And so there are lots of stuff that you can learn from both of us here, just the way how we play the game. I know that 9 ball is being played at a much higher level than this, but we are growing players, we are developing players, we watch professional players to get better. So I don't mind highlighting the way how we are developing as a player, because a lot of the players, Shane Van Boning, Ralph Suke, Niels Fine, Joshua Filler, all those players, they are our motivation. We watch them every single day, so we learn from them, and we're just aiming to get better. That's all that we are aiming to do, and we're just showcasing the talent here that is in Jamaica. Alright, pocketing that 2, playing a carom off the 6, really nice shot there. Cue ball overrunning a little bit, showing the inconsistency in the speed in certain parts of the table. So now I'm jacked up over this 4 ball here, and I'm trying to actually get that 3 to be deposited into the pocket. Wow, very, very tight pocket there on that 3. And so missing the 3 ball there. Stephen now has a shot, and a development has taken place here in the game. Stephen has a 4-9 combination laying nicely, so he's just going to stay steady here and try to get into playing this 3 ball here. He took some time there, and this is something that we all need to do, take some time to measure up important shots. Doesn't matter how important the shot is, we should always take the time here to measure up really good shots. Wow, that's a really good shot by Stephen there. Lovely shot on the 3 to get down for the 4-9. He overrun his position though. Had he been a little bit straighter, he would have definitely been in prime position to take a 2-0 lead, or 2-1 lead I should say here. But he overrun, he had to back cut the 4 into the 9, and so it's going to be a battle here for the combination on the 9. There's a 2-way shot, a 3-way shot that I'm playing here. I'm trying to bank the 4 to play position for the 5, but I'm also using the 5 as a blocker in case the bank misses, and I'm trying to stun follow the cue ball into the 9 here. So that's a 3-way shot. Wow, very creative shot there by Apexelgenio, thinking 3 shots in 1. Stephen is not completely blocked. You can see he's jacking up, so he has to do a slight masse onto the 4. Really good attempt there by Stephen. Again, that 4 ball seems to want to stay near to the 9. I don't have a full cut onto the 4, but I should be able to cut the 4 into the rail. The table again is a little bit slow. The pockets are really tight, so I could be risking making this 9 stand in the pocket for an easy win for Stephen, but I'm still going to have to go after it. I perhaps alternatively could think of a safety here, but it's too close to the 9, so I have to definitely attack here. So I'm trying to cut the 4 into the rail and almost making that 9. Again, that 4 ball just seems to want to be near to that 9 ball here. Anyways, Stephen is on the wrong side of the 4 for the combination onto the 9, so he's just going to go ahead and try to run this rock. Very quick this player is. Very strong A+, we are a very successful player in professional pool, and so he's a little bit short here on the 6, but you're going to see the creativity, confidence, and just the amazing ability of Stephen Mckenley. Look at that shot. Would you look at that right hand spin cut shot on the 6 down the rail for position on the 8, but look at how quick he goes down onto this 8. Definitely, again, the pocket may be off fault here when it comes to making certain shots, but Stephen at his level should know that he just needed to take a little bit more time on that 8. Unfortunately, he scratched, and that was not to be. I won my first rock by a mistake made by Stephen when he missed the 7, and again I am going to win rock number 3 here, again by another mistake made on the ball that's leading to the 9. This is something that a lot of us players everywhere across the world, we always seem to mess up on the ball leading to the winning ball, and this is something that you're definitely going to have to size up on, I should say. Definitely try to take a bit more time in assessing the importance. When is it important to start zoning in on the game? Because 9-ball game is played in phases. You have the first phase, the middle phase, and the end phase. And the end phase is where most of us strong pool players, medium level players, amateur level players, we mess up in the middle phase of the game. We are unable to transition smoothly from the middle phase to the end phase of the game. Alright, we are coming to the end of the video, guys, but unfortunately I won't be able to show you the full match. I can definitely tell you though that Stephen Mckenley did this was the rock that I was supposed to play. I got a shot, I was running the rock. You're gonna see just the first portion of the video, the first portion of the rock, where I really should have got settled and just make that last ball to get to the 8-9, but I missed an easy shot where I overthink the position. You won't be able to see, but Stephen defeated me 3-2 in this match. You win some, you lose some, but the important thing, guys, is that we learn from every mistake that we make. This match was held in 2021. I guess you're seeing this perhaps on the 30th of December. Whatever time it is that you're watching this, guys, just know that this was done in 2021, and this is a lot of lesson that I took from 2021 to bring into 2022 to develop my game. Alright, so let's have a look again at Stephen's, I would say, an over-exaggerated break shot here. Just a lot of body movement in this break. Wow, he put a lot of effort into that break shot there. So congratulations, Stephen, on the win. Really great win for you, sir. Another success in your career, and I do wish you all the best as you go forward into the 2022 season. I wish all the players in Jamaica a good 2022 season. Commit yourself to developing as a player, grow, learn, adapt, adjust. Just be fearless, put the work in, and you will get the results out, and that's just how you're going to develop as a player. Thank you for subscribing to Apex Predator Billiards Club Training, or Billiards Training Club channel. This is a channel that is for the people, for the players. We expose young talents, we expose existing talents, and we let the world know that we are capable of doing great things. So look forward to seeing you in the future, and don't forget to share the content, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell, guys, to be notified when next video pops up. Do take care until next time. Apexelgenio signing out.